The last thing that I would like to show you is how can you search in leaked databases by username. Now, we have already done this in a previous section in which we have searched for someone on Dhashed, Have I Been Pwned, and in leaked databases. And I would like to cover this again with a different approach by searching for someone's username in leaked databases instead of their phone number or their email address, because sometimes you don't have the person's email address and phone number. The only thing that you have is their social media accounts and online accounts, and sometimes you can use the username to search within leaked databases. So if you go to Have I Been Pwned, you can see that you can only search by email address and you cannot search by username. So an alternative to this is going to be Dhashed. I always like to use it to find whether this username is leaked somewhere or not, and once I find it leaked somewhere, then I can download the database and search for this username. So if you clicked on field, you can select username, but I don't like to use this option because if you searched for or selected username and then added a certain username like RishiCabra132 and then you click on search, you can see that there are no results found. But if you removed this option and you only searched for RishiCabra132 and then hit enter, you can see that we were able to find 5 search results. And this username were found in this data collection and in 8 tracks, Tungle, and Big Basket, and Zomato. So the next step is going to be to download one of these databases and search for this username, and we will probably find more information associated with this username. Another website that you can use is called LeakPeek, and you'll find its link in the resources of this lecture. You can select username and then search, for example, for RishiCabra132 and then click on search. And you can see that we did not get anything, which means that this website's database is different than Dhashed. Dhashed has more data breaches than LeakPeek. So that's why I always like to use Dhashed first to see where it's leaked, and then I can go and use some of these partial free websites. Now let me search for Zeus, which is Zaid Sabeh username. I can click on search and we can see that this username has been found in these data breaches or data leaks, and we can see the first part of the password. Another website that you can use is called Breach Directory. You can search by username or email. So I'm going to say Zeus again. And now I'm going to solve the CAPTCHA. And as you can see, we did not find any password, but maybe this username has been used in this data breach or data leak. So I can go and download this data breach and then search for this username to see any additional information. But if we looked at the columns, we can see that we only have passwords and usernames. And what you can do is that if you searched for this username in this database, you'll get the password, and then you can search for this password on Dhashed to see if this password has been used with another account or another website that used the exact same password. Now, if the person has a Twitter account, then you can search within the Twitter data leak, and you might be able to find the person's account, like his email address or full name or any phone number. So you only have to have a username in order for you to search within the Twitter data leak. And if the person has a Snapchat account and their account was old, then you can always search in the Snapchat data breach to find the first digits of their phone number. And if you were able to find the first digits of their phone number, then you can search within the Facebook data leak to find the account that is associated with this number. So as a quick reminder, I can go to the data leaks, and then if I have the person's Facebook account, then I can convert their username to a Facebook ID and then use or search for this Facebook ID within the Facebook data leak. So I can go to a certain country and then right mouse click, show more options, and then select Agent Transact. And here I can search by username or by a phone number or by a full name. That depends on the database. Every single database is different and has different columns. So in this lecture, you have learned how you can search for someone's username in leaked or breached databases. The only thing that you need is the person's username. So you always have to gather initial information about the target using search engines. And after you find the person's account, then you can collect the usernames and search for the usernames in these databases. And if the person's username was in a data breach or a data leak, then you'll always find additional information that associated with this username. So you might be able to find a phone number, an email address, or an IP address.